Hello everybody. Me and Logan are just gonna get started on tearing this barn down today. And I'm up here in this loft area. Of course, as you can see, the ceiling of this is gone. Or the roof, whatever you want to call it. These are the grain boxes, the grain bins, or whatever you want to call them. As you can see, we got a lot of the boards torn out that separate them two bins. Here's one that's not torn out yet. This is in the middle section of the barn. And then right over there is a second one. And then there's the third and the fourth one. There's a total of 6 of these big grain boxes. Of course, right there's the steps going down below, down in the alleyway of the crib part. But we spin up in here and knocking all these shiplap boards off the walls. I'll try and get over here and get another shot. See, there's the outer wall. We just about got it all torn out. We got like 2 more boards to do there. 2 more boards on this side on the top. And then of course the very bottom boards down by the floor. And then we're gonna go over on that next box over and take out that outer wall. It's kind of tricky. You got to climb up in the crib area on a ladder, and there's some 4x6s that are bolted to the wall. As you can see, there's some big metal rods going through there. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. There's big metal rods that hold them walls for the pressure when you fill these full grain. Well, we took the rods out of these sections over here, and of course, it really wasn't supporting anything. Only when you put grain in there, it keeps the walls from bulging out. But of course, there's nothing in there. Nothing in there to put pressure, so it's still structurally sound. This barn ain't falling down on us, but we're gonna continue taking these shiplap siding boards down, and then hopefully start taking these lids or these doors of these boxes. As you can see, there's one here. They just fold down together, and then there's a pair of them over there. We're gonna get them off, take these cross members off, and start tearing out these walls. What they done is they have 2 sections of studs. They only done them 4 feet tall, and done a second set and stacked them rather than having one long single board. I don't know if they done that thinking it's with those extra header board or sill plate boards nailed together like that, it is stronger. It probably was. If you had one long straight board, a lot of pressure in the middle would cause them to bow. So that's the way they built that in the center. Of course, the outer walls is one long stud, but it's got them 4x6s, as you can see, that had them rods going through them, supporting those studs about halfway down. Well, I'm gonna climb down this ladder, finish tearing these boards off, these few that are at the tops of the walls and the ones at the bottom, and then I'm going to have to move to the outside and knock that outer wall. What I do is I hammer the boards with a rubber mallet, and just a little bit, which loosens the boards, and then I come on the inside and hammer them back, and the heads of the nails stick out about 1/4 inch, and then I can pull them right out and take the boards down. Them shiplap siding boards, if you're curious what I'm going to do with them, I'm planning on building a cabin of some sort up my timber. And I also have a old gooseneck camper frame, just a frame from a gooseneck camper. And I'm wanting to build a tiny house on that. So I'm going to use those shiplap siding boards for the floor. Kind of give it a rustic look, I guess, a cabin look. So that's what I'm going to do with them. And of course, yes, I'm going to use some of these 2x6s for some of the studs in the walls. And for my cabin, I'm going to use the 3x6s. There's 3x6s down there on those crib walls. And I'm going to use them for the cabin, but I'm thinking about possibly building a cordwood cabin, which that might be a little ways down the road, because I'm going to have to get a bunch of trees cut down and get the wood dried and get the bark off of it and everything in order to build a cordwood cabin. But that's my plans. So it'll be quite a project, and like I said, the cordwood cabin might be a few years down the road. But I think my first project will be that tiny house on that camper frame using some of this lumber. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna get working. I'll come back on in a little bit. Well, I shouldn't say a little bit, probably end of the day, and show you our progress. See how far we've gotten. See you in a little bit. Hello everybody. I'm back and I'll show you the progress we made today. As you can see, this wall, I still got those 3 boards to get out up there, but this wall was already open earlier. We got this outer wall here ripped open. I still got to get them 3 top boards off over there, and then of course the bottom board. Same way with this bottom board and that bottom board. And on this wall here, on the other side of this ladder, these studs, all the nails are pulled out of these boards. See, they can kind of move. The only spot they're not pulled out of is on the very ends. And that's because we got to take the, over in this next box over on the other side of this wall, we have to take out the outer walls first before we can get to the heads of these nails. Because they're nailed into this 2x6 here, which sits on the outside of the shiplap siding that's on the inside of the box next door, or on the other side of this wall. But we did get all the nails pulled out of each one of these studs on the other side. Every one of these going across has all the nails pulled out, all except for on the ends, on that corner and on that corner over there. So once we get those outer walls stripped, we'll be able to pull the nails off the ends, and all these boards will come down because they're all loose in the middle. So we made quite a headway here. Logan was helping me for quite a while, and then he had to leave just a while ago to go to taekwondo practice. And my nephew come down, he worked with me for a couple hours. And that's how we got that wall there opened up. He went on the outside and hit the boards to loosen up the nails. And I was on the inside pulling the nails out. It's quite a chore hanging on out here, because he'd hang onto these boards and just hammer on the boards and knock them loose, which I done this side yesterday, but he done this side. I'll climb up this ladder here and I'll show you the center wall. We got the center wall between those two, a lot of them taken out. I'll climb up here real quick, and once I get up here I'll show you. Hold on. Okay, I made it up here. As you can see, we got most of that center wall knocked out. Now this is the 2 middle grain boxes. We still got the 3 top boards and then the bottom board, and that's because I need the ladder. Got to get the ladder down in there to reach the nails. I reached up as high as I could and got the boards off, but I'll have to get the ladder to get those last 3 boards. And this is where the stairs are, and this is encased with boards here and over there. And we ripped all them short boards out, all except for these 2 top ones right here. We didn't get them knocked down. That's okay, because they're kind of supporting some of this. And we go up and down this ladder yet. And as you can see, these lids are opened up. I don't know if my nephew's going to come down tomorrow, but if he does, what we'll do is we'll open the last set of lids down there and over there. And we'll go down these studs on this wall. He'll hammer them, and I'll be on the other side pulling nails, and do the same as that other end wall on that box. And then we'll take out the center wall and then work on the outer walls. We still got this outer wall to do. He'll go out right down here and hang on. And then he'll hit them backside of them boards, and then on this side I'll be down there pulling those nails. The heads of the nails will be sticking out a little bit, and I'll get them pulled out. And of course we'll remove them support rods, take them out. It's a long process. It is a long process, but we'll eventually get it. Well, I'll let you guys go for now. See y'all later. And don't forget I love you. Bye.